Hello again. Unsurprisingly, it is me again, or still, not really sure what. Just thought I'd give you a quick tour of the campsite. So there's the car park. That's a little shop that sells sort of coffee and refreshments, because there's a lot of walkers that come by here. That's a fig tree. That's also a fig tree. Then if we come down here, this is the sort of reception and a little shop, which is closed at the moment. And this is where we pick up wheelbarrows from. And you take the wheelbarrows down towards your pitch, full of all your gear. And if you're me and you overpack, you have two. And we walk past this very cool arch. This campsite is basically set on kind of a sort of a nature ground type thing. So there's outside the actual confines of the campsite there are sort of wild deer, wild pigs and longhorned cattle. We're walking through the glamping area at the moment. They have their own little sort of glamping wash up and sit space, and you can see there's some sort of very nice kind of tents and yurts and little cabiny things for the glampers, and they do have their own sort of toilet and shower block as well, which I walked past but didn't film because there was somebody waiting for them, and that just seemed a bit rude. But I don't know how well this is going to come out because the sun is very bright, but you might be able to see some of the meadow that we're camped in when I do that. Now you'll have to bear with me because this is quite a long walk and I'm probably just going to chatter inanely all the way through it, and obviously have no form of Steadicam. I shall pause and resume this in a mo. Okay, I paused for a second, I've jumped forward a bit so you didn't have too much of me chatting inanely, but there's another quick squiz around the meadow and another archway to take us into the campsite proper. And in case you weren't sure, there is a nice little sign that says we're walking into the campsite. As you can probably see, it is reasonably busy. There are quite a lot of campers here, but we still have a very long way to go before we get to my tent. Now, you can't even quite see my tent yet because it's hidden behind another one, but in just a few steps you will be able to see my little dome tent on the right hand side. Now, further on in front of you are the toilet, shower and washing up type places, and I will take you down there, but again that will just be more inane jabbering on my behalf until we get there. So there we go, there's my little pitch waiting for me to come back and cook my dinner, and I shall pause again. Okay, so I'm now going to show you around the facilities quickly, and this is mainly for Mum because Mum's always liked to see a good image of a bathroom whenever I go anywhere. So this is a shower block. There are two showers and you can sort of see inside one. It's got a nice little shower, very good shower head, which you can't see from this angle. There we go. So they are two of the showers. There is a third shower here, which is the outdoor one. So you sort of walk in at this end here and you sort of follow it round in a spiral until you're in the middle under the shower and no one can see you. And then we come a bit further. This is where I collected my fire pit from and where I will return it to on Saturday. And this is normally open but obviously closed at the moment. But if I'd come when we didn't have a dirty pandemic, I could have made pizza in the pizza oven. This is the wash up area, which as you saw earlier I haven't used as often as I should have done yet. And then we walk across to here and we'll be at the toilet block. Now I haven't shown you this up front, but basically everywhere has hand sanitizing stations and has in and out markers on the ground, so it's all really, really safe. I won't show you inside the loos because it's just a loo, but it's decent and it flushes and it's really all quite lovely and clean and everything's well looked after, and it's a very, very nice site indeed. So there you go.